Man, that was the most exciting game of the season last week, bro. We took on Cincinnati. Man, that was crazy. Micah Fitzpatrick came up with that bone-crushing hit to force that fumble at the end of the game. If he didn't do that, Cincinnati was going up, kicking a field goal, walking off with that win. But yeah, we maintain our number 1 seed. The Ravens sit at number 5. KC at number 2. San Francisco is at number 1 on the other side. And Dallas right behind. So far this has been a very exciting franchise. Like I said before, this is one that I'm taking over a mid-tier team that has a lot of young stars, a lot of young talent. And it's in a lot better situation than a team like Arizona, Chicago, teams that are doing full-on rebuilds. So, yeah, this is an interesting one, man. I take a mid-tier team, try to get them over that hump. The Steelers have been a team over the years where they just make the playoffs and they lose in the first round, or they just miss it, So I'm trying to take a team that needs to get over the hump and just really get them over that hump, Yeah, so I'm doing good so far, man. But it's been tough. Like, I was stressed out last game. Stressed out big time. Let me make sure we're not missing nobody. All right, cool. See, this week we play a very banged up Cardinals team. Kyler Murray is out. He's back? It says he's back. Okay. Marquise Brown, he's injured, so their best receiver won't be there. Okay. So yeah, man. This Cardinals is a 2-10 team. We should beat the crap out of this team. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We back at home. Let's take care of business. Let's check out the stats, man. Since I'm up here talking and everything, I know I don't talk in most of my videos, but since we're back to talking, Najee Harris still the league leader in rushing yards. 16 rushing touchdowns, 4 receiving touchdowns. So Kenny Pickett playing well. 23 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Let me check the MVP race, because last time I checked, Najee Harris was still at the top for MVP. Shit, Lamar Jackson's number 1 now. So my goal is to get Najee Harris that MVP. So let's try to play more through him. Yeah, this should be a big game for Najee Harris. I'm going to try to... Oh, I forgot to mention. So if I get 4 passing touchdowns with Kenny Pickett, his development will go up to superstar. So we got to try to get Kenny Pickett. Got to try to have him a big game this game. So I think it's more about Pickett this game, because if we can get him the superstar, it's over.
Into the National Football League, and we'll see Deontay Johnson. He was a game breaker last week, over 200 yards receiving. It's the Steelers and the Cardinals, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
My old franchise team, the Arizona Cardinals.
Three Rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela. We are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steelers.
I like the new uniforms, I must say.
They're playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
Let's get it.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Now Greg Dortch going to bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 6'4" QB from the University of Tennessee. It's Joshua Dobbs.
Man, he has 16 interceptions.
That's what they did last week, but there's also plenty for him to work on.
Hopefully we can force some more today. Let's go.
it's an interception, yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second.
Now, if he come out looking like Tom Brady, we're going to have to adjust the sliders.
Throwing here, Dobbs. That's into the hands of Pascal. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And brought down, but not before reaching.
Oh, snap, they signed Kareem Hunt.
18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. Back to throw Dobbs. He's going to dump this off to his running back Hunt. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Dobbs now on second down. And complete to Zach Ertz. That'll give him 8 that time. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On play action, it's Dobbs. Nowhere to go here. He lost the...
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. 66 overall quarterback. That's what I'm talking about.
He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing.
Let's go, Kenny. Let's go. Today is the day you become a superstar. Let's go. You got Najee, the X Factor. Let's get Kenny the superstar development trait in the same season. Never been done before in my franchise.
To throw the ball, he had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
Following the fumble recovery, Pickett. And he knocks the ball away.
Okay, another thing I don't like about Madden, it's like the DB plays the ball better than the receiver. Like it seems like they're at a complete disadvantage.
And the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
A deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Look at this Arizona defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. They'll run with Harris. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. Very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. And that'll be incomplete. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And this is caught from 57 yards out. That is bombs away right there. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So a pretty good opening drive that'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We're watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they were able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
On first down, Dobbs to throw. Hurts has it left, but I think the ball's out. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Dobbs looking to throw on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. T.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To throw is Dobbs. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 3rd and 12. Dobbs is throwing. And that is incomplete. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. This fielded right at the goal line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Off play action. Pickett. That is caught. Powering forward. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Called out a very strong gain of 24. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he'll work down inside the 45. The Steelers at 9-2 to start play. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one. I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
They're going for it. This is Harris. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Pickett's throw pulled in by Robinson here. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Throw left side, complete. That's Washington. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Pickett will look to throw it here. And that ball is caught by Washington. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as they continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win,
and caught it up, and it's picked up by the Steelers. There he goes, right side. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Fumbles, that's how you get in the coach's doghouse. The first one lost and it hurt. This time you lose it and it's taken in for a score. It really hurt.
And about that doghouse, it won't exactly...
My God, what a hit by Desmond King. And Micah on the return.
Extra point now by Boswell.
That's what we've been missing these past few weeks. Turnovers forced by the defense.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, one more important.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Ertz, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was, because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Olszewski now from his end zone. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. On second down, this is Harris. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Pickett back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 45. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield, incomplete.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Here's Pickett. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Pickett changing to play. They'll look to throw again. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because any completions on 1st and 2nd down, now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. Escaping the pressure right. Down the sideline he goes. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A 1-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Looking to throw, Pickett. Setting up the screen, Harris. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Najee Harris as the 1st half is winding down. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this 1st half.
And I'm reminded that they get the 2nd half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now the Cardinals going to get the football one final time here in this 1st half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. Got his man, it's Dortch. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
After that throw, there's definitely one that he would love to have back. I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off, if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
A final shot before break. Dobbs. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. We'll get started over at the Caesar Superdome in New Orleans. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, let's hop over to New England. Check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Austin Eckler, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. 3 touchdown passes there for Desmond Ridder. We saw a solid first half from the second-year man at quarterback, Kenny Pickett. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. These two teams making their last-minute adjustments. The second half coming your way from Pittsburgh. And to bring it to you, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
when they went to the tunnel with the lead, they come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Pickett. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
This is Harris. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Pickett. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 41-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now Pickett, he's got this to his running back, Harris. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. Complete. It's Johnson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. And he slings one that's incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time, unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Now Pickett. It's brought in by Harris. Touchdown! Najee Harris with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, Methodical is one of the words you've taught me, and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half.
On the jump.
On 1st and 10, Dobbs. That pass completed to Dortch. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On play action, it's Dobbs. Oh, Pascal able to haul that one in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Here we go.
First down, Cardinals.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Dobbs is throwing. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 24-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Dobbs. Throws right side, and that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Alert!
They run again with Hunt. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
Prater for the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. Oh, he shifts past him. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 63 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running right through him. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was...
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Fryermuth, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. The football going back over to Arizona now. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. On first down, Dobbs to throw. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Dobbs. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Dobbs to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Well, on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. And this one's incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
The offense on 3rd down, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Pickett back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
A gritty play there, put his nose down and got his guys a 1st.
Well, he didn't get much, but he didn't need much. He got just enough on that play. The pressure came, but they allowed him to escape, and he got to the sideline and got out of bounds, picking up a 1st down.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Touchdown! Najee Harris from 3 yards out. And the Steelers are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that'll increase their lead to Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Throwing here, Dobbs. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
And this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
They'll go screen here to Hunt. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They hand this off to Harris. Oh, what a move. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And even 100 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Pickett will look to throw it here. Wide open receiver complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So
6 passing touchdowns by Kenny Pickett. I think it's safe to say he's earned that superstar development trait. What do you guys think?
Brandon convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know receivers don't want them to because, as you know, this is their chance.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest.
Why is it doing that? Come on, man. Yeah, I think it's your internet.
It's not mine.
Yeah, it is, because it keeps disconnecting. Like, my internet's fine because I'm streaming online right now. You know?
I'm watching TV right now.
Yeah, I know. But it's not on mine because I'm not having that thing.
That's not me. Don't. My TV will be messing up.
I don't know. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yes.
Don't have to be like that.
Yeah.
What do you want, like, for snack? Do you still want the regular, like, chips, family chips, if you want something different for, like, snacks?